Warning: sensitive images.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nasze programy oferują wiele języków. Prosimy zobaczyć suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Eliminating animal agriculture is the key to turning this whole thing around, to cleaning up the rivers, cleaning up the air, and reforesting this beautiful earth, and replenishing the healing that is in the earth all the time, and bringing the animals back and giving them homes to live in.
Peace to all beings. Interview with author Judy Carman, vegan. Part 2 of 2. Continue watching to find out more.
Vegan. Yes, vegan.
While visiting beautiful Easter Island, you may greet or say goodbye to locals in the Rapa Nui language with Iorana. Noble viewers, I am Juan. The spiritual people of Easter Island wish that all of humanity joins in compassionate stewardship for our precious earth. Welcome to part 2 of a 2-part series entitled Peace to All Beings, interview with author Judy Carman, vegan. Since the 1970s, Judy Carman has been a dedicated animal people liberation activist, as well as a peace and environmental activist. She is the author of the award-winning book, Peace to All Beings, Veggie Soup for the Chicken's Soul, and also co-founded Animal Outreach of Kansas, which brought an end to animal circuses in Douglas County, USA. Judy Carman received the Henry Spira Grassroots Animal Activist Award for her outstanding contribution to animal people liberation in 2014. Today, we are honored to resume our discussion with Judy Carman as she explains the important message in her book, Homo Ahimsa, Who We Really Are and How We're Going to Save the World.
Every which way you turn, animal agriculture is causing horrible destruction to people, to nature, and obviously to the billions and billions of animals who are killed in that industry. And the terrible fear that is generated into the atmosphere of our world, fear from the animals who are being killed, and people eating that same fear, and then their level of violence goes up. So it's so simple. Eliminating animal agriculture is the key, the primary key to turning this whole thing around, to cleaning up the rivers, cleaning up the air, and reforesting this beautiful earth, and replenishing the healing that is in the earth all the time, and bringing the animals back and giving them homes to live in. So it all revolves around the world going vegan. In the book, I have 2 sections. One section is called Why. So why do we need to create a vegan world? Why do we need to become Homo Ahimsa? We need to open up to the love in our hearts, and we need to love all beings, all of nature, and heal the damage we've done. And the damage is severe. And in that first chapter in part 1 of Why, I list a bunch of them, like climate healers, the Living Planet Index, the Intergovernmental Platform on Biodiversity, Ecosystem Services, National Academy of Sciences, and they're all saying, we don't have a lot of time before we really don't have a world to live in.
As the World Watch Institute warned,
the human appetite for animal flesh is a driving force behind virtually every major category of environmental damage now threatening the human future: deforestation, erosion, freshwater scarcity, air and water pollution, climate change, biodiversity loss, social injustice, the destabilization of communities, and the spread of disease. The World Watch Institute.
So then my second part is the happy part, the hopeful, filled with faith part. And it is called how. How do we do this? We're at a crossroads. We have to act. We have to act now. How do we transcend to homo ahimsa? How do we awaken that love in our hearts for all beings, not just for our family, but for all people, all beings, and all of nature? And I think we're all feeling a kind of a rising of awareness among people. On the one hand, we've got all these dire warnings and all this fear on the news and pandemics. On the other hand, we've got people talking about, hey, we can do this. We can pull ourselves out of this. We're the ones that did the damage. So therefore, we can fix this, but only with love. We can't do it with fear and destruction and domination and all of that, which is the old paradigm. The old paradigm of Homo sapiens is based on domination. And that is what animal agriculture is all about, is dominating the feminine, dominating the animals, no matter how big and powerful they are. We take a majestic elephant and chain that elephant in a zoo. And that is domination, and that is Homo sapiens. That was a big step in the wrong direction. That and animal agriculture. We have to let go of that whole concept and see ourselves as partners with all of life, with all of nature, with the workings of nature and the healing properties of nature, and become united and with our family, our literal family of other beings.
In 2011, Supreme Master Ching Hai also mentioned how love is the only solution.
Every kind of love will emit some beautiful, positive energy to protect us and to protect loved ones and something around us. So if each one of us gives more love into the surroundings, extend it like more, a little bit further than family, and enough of that love, that will make up for the 100% love power needed to dissolve the greatest threat to our survival. Love is not a word on our lips. Love must be our feeling inside and action translated outside. Love the animals, we be veg. Love the earth, we go green. Love the world, save the planet.
Want to have lasting peace? Okay, fight for world vegan peacefully.
Loving viewers, let's take a moment to pray for world vegan world peace. We'll be right back here on Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to Peace to All Beings, interview with author Judy Carman, Vegan, part 2 of 2, as Miss Carman speaks about some of the positive changes happening in the world.
So I'm seeing really an avalanche of love coming forth as we talk about this uprising of consciousness and love. For example, there's animal sanctuaries popping up all over the place. And then there's horses, cows, and dogs that are providing therapy for people. Now, people are going, oh, they can help us. This whole new idea for a lot of people. And there's many stories online, videos of animals rescuing people and people rescuing animals, and just the heart that is there. It's all waking people up.
Miss Carman shares with us her idea behind the Animal Peace Prayer Project.
That is a project I started a few years ago. People hang up the Tibetan flags for peace. And I thought, animals need their own flag. The idea of the Tibetan flags is that you hang them outside and then they blow in the wind, and those prayers blow all around the world and fill the world with love and peace. And the more tattered they get, the more prayers have gone out.
Miss Carman has a message for our viewers.
My fervent wish is that we can create heaven on earth together and awaken to our inner Homo ahimsa, an awakened species that loves and cherishes all life and sees that we are family, that we're partners with all of life and all of nature. We're not the dominators anymore. We can't do that. It doesn't work. We're learning that very well. And so that is my wish for humanity, and I believe that we can do it. And then one last thing, Will Tuttle and Madeline Tuttle and I have a prayer that we ask people around the world to say every day at noon. And it's compassion encircles the earth for all beings everywhere. And it's like filling the earth with this wonderful energy. And it is a vision. It's a way to hold that vision and it's a very positive statement. So I love that, and I hope you can carry that with you.
We thank Miss Judy Carman for sharing her inspirational work with us. To close today's program, let's listen to the song entitled With Us, Not For Us by vegan singer-songwriter Daniel Redwood.
With us, not for us, to love, not to own. We share this life's journey, we don't walk alone. We're different yet equal in God's eyes, in mine, and the bond forged between us endures beyond time. Let me see what you see, let me hear what you hear, let me love as you love, let me sing without fear the song of your beauty, the song of your soul, a song of celebration where all are made whole. With us, not for us, on four legs or two, on wings rising skyward, or fins bathed in blue. Forgive what we've done, guide our hearts to be true. You're with us, not for us, that's our promise to you. Let me see what you see, let me hear what you hear, let me love as you love, let me sing without fear the song of your beauty, the song of your soul, a song of celebration where all are made whole, a song of celebration where all are made whole.
For more information on Judy Carman, please visit peacetoallbeings.com.
Going vegan also feels Jewish because I have intentionally cultivated an appreciation for how veganism can reflect Jewish values. Dr. Jacob Ari Lebenz, PhD, vegan.
Luminescent viewers, thank you for your gracious presence today. Coming up next is Russia, Return Peace to Your Country and Ukraine, Part 2 of 3 on Between Master and Disciples, right after Noteworthy News, here on Supreme Master Television. May we all be guided by our inner wisdom and compassion to help our fellow Earthlings.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/UL